Tyler Woodard, the founder, president of Backyard Boxing. How you doing, Tyler?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just want to ask you a few questions. What is backyard boxing?
Backyard boxing isn't really a specific thing. It's multiple things. My goals are to have a rec center for kids up to the ages of 16 to start boxing for free. There's so much wasted talent. But then again, it's also for adults. We host events once a month. Adults, they work. I know people that got kids, but they want to fight. They want to take pro fights. They want to do it, but they just ain't got the time. So we got backyard boxing so they can come fight once a month and get recognized. So that's really what it is.
Cool. What made you start backyard boxing?
Well, boxing's always been my life ever since a kid. We've always been kind of a boxing family, but to be honest, what made me kick it off is my kids and my little cousin Blake. I just started trading with them, and honestly, it took off from there, and I started the backyard, and it kind of blew up, and now I plan to make it bigger than ever.
I heard you mention you have kids. How many do you have?
I actually have 5 boys, 2 twin 7-year-olds, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old.
What are your plans with the kids?
My plans for my kids, I have a lot, but at the end of the day, it's up to them on what they want to do. As long as they're successful, mannered men, I'll be happy. But my goals right now is all around athletes. They play baseball, football, soccer, basketball. They train with boxing. They'll take their first fight at 9 years old. So just to keep them to keep pushing and stay motivated and be strong, healthy men.
Okay, I like that. Now let's get back to backyard boxing. How long do you plan to keep that going?
I plan on keeping it going forever, honestly, and until it stops itself, really. I plan to take this to its own division, and hopefully we can get people coming from all over the world. The last one, it started with only St. Louis fighters. This one, we got people traveling from Michigan and Jeff City, all over. So, I just plan on keeping it going, and when it stops, it stops.
Okay, how many people have made it pro from backyard boxing?
Right now, I currently have 3 signed fighters. I am signing 1 more tomorrow, and I plan to sign 3 more after the event this weekend. So we're looking on the bright side right now, but as of right now, I have 3 signed fighters.
Okay, so how many people do you plan on taking pro?
By the end of next year, I'd like to have 10 signed pro fighters. Team Backyard Boys, I plan to take over.
Okay, I'm sure you're a busy man, so I'll let you get back to life. Thank you for coming in and answering some questions.
Thank you for having me, and like I said before, we have an event March 13th out in House Springs, Missouri. Make sure you come check it out. Free barbecue, music. There will be about 11 matches. The backyard boxing champion, DZ, will be taking a match himself, so it'll be fun. Come on and check it out. Like I said, thanks for having me. Team Backyard Boys, be looking for us. It's the takeover.
what's going on? We got left hand, right hand, DZ right here. I just want to ask you a few questions. What made you sign up for backyard boxing?
Well, really, I didn't sign up. Somebody, my big brother actually signed me up. He volunteered me for a fight, and I was willing to take the fight, and it started from there.
Okay. When did your brother sign you up for backyard boxing?
It was a few days before the fight. He told me about it on the 5th, and he told me that I had to fight on the 10th, and it was like that.
Okay. I've seen a recent social media post that shows you in pro. Is that true?
Yes, I actually just signed my first pro contract February 27th. My debut fight in Jeff City.
What was the outcome of this fight?
Fortunately, I took a loss, but it was just the experience for me, like getting in the ring with a crowd watching me, the judges judging. Like it was a good experience, and I learned a lot from it. And that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in there and learn.
When you went pro, how did that make you feel, and how did it impact your life?
Well, it actually made me feel good. I got a certificate in the mail, you know what I'm saying, showing that I'm a pro boxer and everything. Then it impacted my life because before, you know what I'm saying, I was just in the streets, you know what I'm saying, just doing anything, you know. But boxing gave me something to do, gave me something to occupy my time with, because I was previously boxing already, but it got short due to me not having transportation. So now that I'm with Backyard Boxing, we have team members that will help transport.
How do you plan to inspire others and make a difference?
I plan on first starting with the children, because I know when I was younger, I used to look up to Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, you know. And I feel like if I can get a message through their head, you know what I'm saying, I'll be a good influence and a good role model, because at the end of the day, the grown-ups are to the children that, you know what I'm saying, someone hits you, tell the teacher, but in all reality, you can still fight. It's just, it's the right way to go about it. Putting the guns down and putting the gloves up is the way to go.
All right, DZ, last but not least, what are your goals and where do you plan to take boxing?
My goal is not only to be the backyard boxing champion, but I also want to be the WBC champion and inspire more fighters, such as children and younger teenagers and adults.
Okay, cool. Thank you for your time, DZ. Good luck on your next fight.
Thanks for having me, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in March 13th. Next fight in the backyard boxing. Yo.